The woman cut up the photo of her and her boyfriend, partially removed the jade bracelet he had given her as a token of love, and handed all the gifts he had ever given her to her assistant. Choosing the day of her boyfriend's engagement to the scheming woman, she left the home she had lived in for 7 years. When the boyfriend saw the earrings the scheming woman was wearing, he suddenly remembered that those were the first gift he had ever given her. Realizing she had given away such a precious item, he felt a pang of fear. In a fit of panic, he rushed into the woman's house, but upon seeing the empty room and the shredded photo on the table, he realized she had really left him. Yet, it was too late. It turned out that the man had fallen for the woman at first sight, charmed by her sunny and innocent demeanor, so he began his aggressive pursuit, promising to always love and care for her. The woman, overwhelmed by his relentless pursuit, eventually fell for him and gave herself completely to him. To ease her worries, the man gave her a treasure chest, promising that when it was filled with jewels, he would marry her. Thus, they were together for 7 years, and the treasure chest slowly filled up. Finally, one day, the man called and said he wanted to get married. The woman was overjoyed. After 7 years, she had finally waited for him to say those words, so she happily went to find him, but accidentally saw him lying on the scheming woman's lap. When the man saw her, he immediately kissed the scheming woman in front of her. The woman froze, her happiness instantly shattered into nothing. Seeing this, the scheming woman said she would wait outside. The man even kindly reminded her to stay warm, and then ordered the woman to sit beside him, but she remained motionless. He then began introducing the scheming woman's background, and said that he intended to get engaged to her. The reason he gave was that the scheming woman resembled the woman from 7 years ago. Hearing this, the woman's heart broke. She had once unconditionally given everything to the man, but now, he was rejecting her for being unclean. At that moment, the woman realized that the wedding he had promised was not for her, so she decided to let go. She took off the jade bracelet the man had given her, placed it on the table, and turned to leave. However, upon returning home, she was not comforted by her father, but harshly scolded instead. Her cruel father saw her as nothing more than a tool, caring only about what benefits she could bring to the family. Just then, the butler brought a marriage proposal. The richest CEO wanted to marry her. The world knew him as disabled, with an eccentric and violent personality, but little did they know, this was all a facade. The real CEO was not only handsome and dignified, but also very caring for others. Yet her father didn't know the truth, and pressured her to marry him for the family's benefit, or else he would marry her younger sister off instead. Reluctantly, the woman agreed. One day, while eating out, the scheming woman came over, flaunting her victory. Once, the woman had given up everything for the man, but now she had nothing. Hearing this, the woman didn't want to argue with the scheming woman, and planned to leave, but the scheming woman wouldn't back down, and claimed the woman must not have been taught by her mother, or she wouldn't have thrown herself at a man like that. The woman could no longer hold back, and slapped the scheming woman across the face. This scene was seen by the man, who immediately grabbed the woman's hand, and demanded she apologize to the scheming woman. The woman explained that the scheming woman had insulted her mother first, but the man wouldn't listen. Instead, he slapped her and said it was all her own fault. He warned her never to appear in front of the scheming woman again, and then took her away.